What is going on, faithfuls? Nothing but Niners crew, myself right now, is here to bring you guys some pre-draft talk, man. The 2018 NFL draft is getting underway. We are literally 1 hour away right now. So I'm going to do some pre-draft talk. I'm going to open up the chat room and everything. I want to see who's saying what and everything. Hopefully you guys are excited about today. I know I am. I cannot wait to get into this draft, man. I have my lovely waitress here bringing me my wedding ring because apparently she wants everybody to know we're married. I don't know what's up with that, but thank you. Hey, by the way, waitress, excuse me. Can I have a little opener, please? Thank you very much. All right, guys. What's going on, man? West Coast in the building. Big heck. Jesus is my king, man. That's what I'm talking about. How is everybody doing, man? I hope you guys are ready to have a fun day because I know I am. I really, really am. Thank you very much. You guys make sure that you tip your waitress all night long, okay? It is the right thing to do. All right. So listen, man, guys. I know we didn't do a breaking news on the on what came out about Reuben Foster, his case and everything, because it's all still pending. Matt Maiocco was saying that the video is in the hands of the DA now, and so we're probably going to see these charges drop soon, but we don't quite know. So we're going to make sure that we keep everything, we're going to keep everything tight. What we don't want to do is look like we are insensitive to domestic violence victims and things like that. That is not the case at all, guys. So we want to make sure that we're – hi, baby, yeah. We want to make sure that we're playing our cards the right way. It wasn't quite breaking news. It was just some more information on the case, not exactly breaking news. So, guys, I know you guys are looking to talk about that. So let's start there. Do you guys think that the 49ers were in danger, or not so much in danger, but do you think that the Reuben Foster situation was altering their plans? Like, do you guys think that this was something that they were worried about? Because honestly, man, I don't know. I can't call it, guys. The Niners were one of the teams that were projected to go after Roquan Smith at 9. I see Sam says yes. He thinks that the Reuben Foster situation was going to impact the draft, specifically the first round, though, right? So it's a position that we're one injury away from playing a bunch of backups, right? I think we need to get some more guys. You come and give me a kiss. Thank you. You can't come on camera anymore unless you got Niners gear on, okay? You got an hour to do that. And when the real draft stuff starts, that's where we're going. You guys see Kay? Did you see Kay Adams this morning now? Let me turn the NFL Network. Right now I'm watching ESPN. Let me turn the NFL Network. Let me see what's going on. Now, we're going to be doing the draft live, guys. So while I got you all in here, let me let you guys know really quick how we're going to do this today, okay? We have a couple of different videos. This is going to be pre-draft talk. We're going to do this from now all the way up until 8 o'clock when the draft officially starts, okay? Now, last year we did the entire draft all the way through, all right? It's not really friendly for people who want to go back and watch it again. It was over 4.5 hours, just way too long. So what we're going to do this year is we're going to break it down into 4 different videos, okay? So what we have is round 1. It's all round 1, but we're going to do picks 1 through 9. Then we're going to do 1 through 8. Then we're going to do picks 9 through 16. And we're going to do picks 17 through 24, and then 25 through 32. All right. So we're going to spread it all the way out, and we're going to go that way. All right. So you guys make sure you got those alerts set. All right. I know that a lot of people are going to be doing the draft videos and stuff now on YouTube. So we appreciate you guys for rocking with us. We really, really appreciate it. I'm not going to be by myself all night. There are going to be other people in here. So let's see what's going on here. Let me check out these comments now. I got to scroll back up here. So Sam said yes, he thought that the Reuben Foster situation impacted the 49ers in their draft. And where I was going with that was the 49ers need to draft a linebacker at some point anyway to play in the inside. So my question is, did you guys think that it was going to be a first round need since the Reuben Foster troubles? Let's see here. Is Reuben okay? Yeah, I think, Victory, I do think Reuben's going to be fine. 49er Empire, what's going on? Go hard. What's going on, baby? Yo, so, he said, did you see my booth thing, Kay Adams? Listen, man, I took the whole day off today. I had dentist appointments. I had doctor's appointments for the babies and stuff. And I'm running around today. This morning before I got out the house, I turned to NFL Network and I saw them up there in their Cowboys gear. Not Cowboys, the team, but, you know, Southern cowboy, cowgirl clothes. I was like, okay, check out Kay Adams. Had to, all right, fellas, all right. You know, she out there with the little hat on, looking all cute and everything. All right, I see you, Kay. Let's see what we have here. Niners Empire says Foster is still getting a suspension either way. He could be getting a suspension. That's not guaranteed. The weapons charge might give him something. This whole DV thing, though, if this woman has the video of her being into a fight with another woman, that means that there's no evidence at all that Ruben put his hands on her. If that's the case, he might not be getting suspended for that. Maybe for the marijuana from the league, or maybe for getting arrested with the marijuana. You know, maybe for the weapons thing, but it looks like he might be avoiding this whole domestic violence thing altogether. Niner Empire. Let's see what Thea says. Not really. They seem to have believed in him. That's why they waited. That's very true. And so that was responding to my question about whether or not the Niners alter their draft plans. So it's interesting because you just don't know how they thought about it, you know? They seem to be confident in Malcolm's play. Mike, and maybe Coyle at will. Right. So, Jordan, that's a great point right there. We got a little bit of depth there already, right? So, we still got CG in here saying Roquan Smith at 9. What do you guys think about that? Now, this is not going to be my setup all day. I'm going to be changing outfits each time we do a different video. All right. I got a little sweat rag here because it's hot. You see the colors, guys. Y'all know what it is. Everything is Niners over here today. Even my little side drink over here. Y'all see the 49ers glass? It's 49ers everything, man. And then later on, I'm going to put the baby. I'm going to have my waitress put the baby in the 49ers onesie so y'all can see her too. Brandon says, I definitely think it's impacting the draft. All right, guys. So let's just go ahead and let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. Who do y'all? Whoa. Wow. That was loud. All right, guys. Here's the question of the day. Who do y'all think the 49ers are going to take with their first pick? I'm not going to say at number 9 because we don't know for sure if the Niners are going to pick number 9. They could trade up. They could trade back. But when they finally do pick, who do you think they're going to take? All right. Nicole Ward. Look at Denzel Ward, mama. Hey. All right. Y'all looking at the red carpet stuff? Hey, waitress, can you angle this television a little bit more for me? I want to be able to show the people what I see also. If I want to pick up my camera and turn it around, you know. That's good. That's good. That's good. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah. So I want to let you guys know I'm going to be doing this whole thing live, but I'm doing it live for me. So what I'm streaming my my game and the picks and stuff through, I'm gonna be like 30 seconds behind y'all. All right. So, you know, that's what it is. Fia said, yeah, she's fine. All right. So let's see what we got here. Let me catch up on these comments. Y'all, Denzel Ward, I can see that pick. All the Empire not going to like it, but Mike McGlinchey is my pick. All right, Sal, let's talk about that real quick. So a couple of hours ago, we saw the little BS rumor that came out that said the Broncos might be trading for Trent Brown. They're working. I should have known that something was up with this because the tweet said the Browns and the 49ers are working out a deal on a second-round pick for Trent Brown. What are the details to work out then? We should have known it was a little fugazi when we read it that way. All right. But aside from that, Trent Brown's injured. We don't know how much time Joe Staley has left. And right now, our backup tackle is Greg Gilliam. All right. Should the Niners address offensive tackle? I think the answer is yes, but do we do it in the first round? And if we do it in the first round, are we like that high? Can't we trade back and get a good tackle? I don't think that we need to go that far out of our way to get a tackle at number 9. I think we would have to trade back, right? Something to keep in mind. Let's see here. And we're about to go hard or without Foster. Anybody got 49er draws? Do you mean underwear? Victory, what do you mean when you say draws? My family's from the South, so we say things like pull your draws up, you know, like talk about your underwear, things like that. Get those draws out of the, you know, whatever. So I want to know what you mean by anybody got 49ers draws. All right, what's wrong with Minkah? Nothing's wrong with Minkah. I love Minkah Fitzpatrick. Y'all know how I go for my Jersey boys, and you know that's where Minkah's from. Jersey all day. He would look great in the red and gold, all right? I think I'm the only one that wants Derwin James. Derwin James, man, listen. So Eric Crocker has been talking to us about a lot of things, and one of them was Derwin James and just how good he is. Oh, my camera went out. Uh-oh. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. All right. Let me get the camera back. All right. I'm sorry. So, yeah, so Eric was talking to us about how he thinks Derwin James is like a really good playmaker. It's great. I think that safety is a luxury. I think that we have some really, really good safeties, and I think we have some good depth at safety, even without Eric Reed being there. So I think Derwin James would be a luxury pick. I'm not sure that we need to go that way yet, but I wouldn't be mad if we got him. I would understand that he's a playmaker in the secondary. We don't really have many of those, but I think that the lack of playmaking in the secondary is a direct effect of lack of consistent pass rush. You guys can say what you want, but that 49ers team that had the 30-something turnovers, what was that, 2011 or 2012? That wasn't because of how good the secondary was. We had Carlos Rogers, who was okay in the slot. We had Chris Culliver. We had Tremaine Brock. Neither one of those guys are world beaters. I don't think either one of those guys are top 10 DBs. But the difference was that we had really, really good pass rush. You get pressure on the quarterbacks that makes timely throws go out the window, that makes them rush passes. They're throwing off cue, off their plant foot and things like that. It makes a world of difference. And that's what we were getting consistently with Justin Smith and Ray McDonald and Alvin Smith. Those guys were wreaking havoc in the backfield. We don't have that now. So maybe we should go after a pass rusher. What do you guys think about Bradley Chubb? Do you think there's a chance that he falls to us? Vita Vea is the pick. See, and I got Niner socks. I have Niner socks too. You know what? I don't have them on today, though. I don't have my Niner socks on. Yeah, I'm still catching up on the comments here, guys. Yeah, Niners, I'm ready. And John Lynch, we trust. Absolutely, man. We're ready for this. I want to caution you guys, though. Do not get your hopes up. Okay, y'all not allowed on video without 49ers clothes on. I told y'all that. You got to get your Niner stuff and you put it on. And you need to wipe your face, baby. You got a little bit of ice cream on your chin, okay? You're too light skin for red ice cream on you. You look like a blood thing. You got to get that cleaned up, okay? Okay, so she buzzes at me. All right, y'all. Let me see here. Bro, we're trading up for Bradley Chubb. Deshaun, man. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Let's get that pass rush, right? We got to put some pressure on these quarterbacks, man. Someone made an interesting comparison to Bradley Chubb. I think it was – look at Vita. Boy, man. I love that dude, man. Someone – I think it was the guys over at Better Rivals. They compared Bradley Chubb. All right, hold on a second. Hello? Yo, what's going on, man? Really? All right. Hold on. I'm going to send it now. Guys, I'm trying to get people on with the video for us, guys. Get some more people in here. All right, let me copy. Share the link. Here we go. Yeah, all the other links aren't going to work. It's just going to be the one for the room that's live right now. All right, here we go. All right, you guys try that link and let me know if that one works. Get some people in here. All right, my man. Yep. All right, let me close this out. Yeah, so guys, today's show is not going to be as clean and polished as we normally do because this is going to be hours long. We are planning on being here. I'm going to be in this spot on this couch. I'm going to be taking bathroom breaks. You guys are going to see my family. Here we go. My man Scott is popping in here. You guys are going to see my family. I'm going to have to time out and take bathroom breaks. You guys are going to hear my kids in the background. When we're doing a show that's going to be this long, this many hours on top of each other, you guys are going to get some interruptions and things like that. We're not going to be as smooth. But check out my man Scott with the spectacles on. What's going on, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm revising, so this is my intelligent glasses on. Hopefully, wearing them, I'll be more intelligent for my exams. So, yeah.
God damn, man. How much more intelligent do you need to appear? You got the accent of a genius already. Like now you're just being selfish.
Fortunately, not with the brain of a genius at the moment. It's coming though. Got lots of notes. It's all coming together hopefully. But yeah, these bad boys will keep me going.
I hear you, man. And Scott, we got Zach on here too. What's going on, Zach? How you doing, man? Look, I gotta go get some glasses. I gotta get some fake glasses from somewhere because this is absurd. I'm being outnumbered over here.
Mine aren't fake.
No, it's not your time yet. Let him say hi.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, Zach, man? How you doing, man?
Good. Happy to be here. How you doing?
I'm good, man. People are all over, man. We got some people who think that we should get Chubb. We should move up for Chubb. We got people saying Vita Vea is the pick. Derwin James is getting love in the comments right now. I want to get your guys' thoughts. Let's go with Scott first. Scott, I want to get your thoughts, man. So first, let me take it back to where I started with everything. I said this Reuben Foster thing. Did you guys think that Reuben Foster's status was going to interfere with? Do you guys think that Reuben Foster's status was interfering with the draft? Do you think that was altering the Niners' top pick? Not so much the position itself, but the top pick in the draft.
Yeah, I think so. That linebacker position is really, really important for this defense. So having had one elite guy last year, and we saw the effects of that elite guy in terms of how well Foster played, I think him potentially being unavailable for the entire season potentially caused the coaches to sort of go after another high-end linebacker to kind of reinforce that role, because we've seen with Seattle how important linebackers are. We've seen with Jacksonville how important linebackers are. We've seen with Atlanta how important linebackers are. But the 49ers can't afford to have weakness at that spot because they've got a guy who's unavailable. So I think it would have impacted upon the top end of the draft from that respect.
All right, and Zach, what are your thoughts on that? Because I felt like there was nothing new. If there was a video that existed, it had to have come from Foster's camp, right? So I feel like the Niners knew this all along, and that's why they chose to ride with him. They just had to wait for the legal process to play out. And if that's the case, I don't think it altered any of their draft plans. But I would love to get your opinion on that, okay?
Yeah, I like you said, it really depends on how far back they've known about this video. It kind of seems like from the beginning they were super lax about it, and they were kind of like, truth will come out and it'll resolve itself almost. So if John Lynch knew this video existed, or even if he was taking Foster at his word that he didn't do it, I don't think it would alter their plans for the top pick. Probably later in the draft, but like when we had WebZone's James LeBreton on, he said that if something like that alters your draft plans that much, you know what I mean? Like, you're not doing it right. So I think they probably had their eyes set on a number 1 and a number 2 guy for a while. And even something as like monumental as losing Foster I don't think that would have changed it.
Right. So if you don't think it would have changed Foster that drastically, losing Foster would have changed the draft pick that drastically. What if they had an example? For example, the second guard was like a Roquan Smith. He was their kind of second favorite option. Do you think that might have changed it? Maybe he would have become kind of the number 1 guard if they sort of felt that they were going to lose Foster for the entire season.
That's a good point. It definitely might have bumped him up to very close to the number 1 guy, because it's like at that point, is he still your number 2 guy? I don't think so. I think he kind of goes to your number 1 guy if you're thinking Foster's that big of a loss. But I could definitely see that happening. I could see something like you said, a Roquan Smith or a Tremaine Edmonds, and all along the draft process, they were the number 2 guy. And after this story broke a couple months ago, they were bumped up to the number 1 guy. I could definitely see that.
All right, so I see that Ali and Dylan both popped in here also. Guys, Are y'all there? I see Dylan setting up over there. I see him walking through. What's going on, man? Girls, say hi to everybody.
Hi.
All right, there we go. Now, Dylan, man, what's going on, baby?
How's it going, guys?
Good stuff,
Let's go.
man. Huh? I saw you hopping out the whip and everything, like you're walking out on the red carpet over there. I see you. Ali, what's going on? Ali just took over the broadcast because he's got a loud background. Oh, he went on mute. Never mind. So, Dylan, what's going on, man? How's your day going so far, man?
Good, good. I'm excited. I'm super excited for this draft, man. Been waiting for this for a while now. Glad to go ahead and get to it, man.
Hell yeah. Ali, man, what about you, man? I know you're ready for today, man. What's going on, Ali?
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
All right. So, listen, man, Zach, I want to let you guys know what's going on with Scott. He's checking out. He went to a different room so we can sound better. That echo was pretty bad in the comments where people were killing him in the comments. It sounded like he was on the shitter. So, he's going to a different room. He's gonna come back and pop back in here. Okay. So listen, man, I'm gonna pass it back to Ali. I guess we'll start with Ali. What was that? Oh, okay. Ali. So I want to know, man. Do you think the Niners stay put at 9, and if not, where do you think we go? Now, who do you think we're getting? But where do you think we go?
I think we are. Most likely going to trade back the way I'm thinking the board's going to fall to us. I think we either go to 14
Okay.
because the Packers do have quite a few picks, and I know they want to move up for Minka. That's what I think. Or we go back to 22 or 23 and do that trade with New England. So those are the two spots that I think we move back. I don't think we give Arizona the opportunity to come up and get someone. It doesn't make any sense to me to do that. So Packers jumping up from 14 to 9 or moving back to 23 and 31 with the Patriots, and the Patriots coming up for someone that they want.
Shit, Dylan, what about you, man? Do you think there's a chance the Niners stand pat, or are we more likely to move? Because right now, I'm telling you, man, I'm seeing all this stuff with all these teams that want to move up. He talked about the Packers and he talked about the Patriots, but the Bills also got to get their quarterback. A lot of people are forgetting about the Bills, man. They got 2 first-round picks also, right? So I think the Bills are looking to get up in here. What do you guys think about the Bills possibly being trade partners for the 49ers?
There's always trades in that first round that nobody's really expecting. It happens every year. I wouldn't be surprised if it was with us. I wouldn't be surprised to see somebody trading up with us, but I don't expect it. I feel like we're going to make our pick from 9.
Okay. All right. So it's possible that we stand pat. I see Scott is popping back in here. Let's see if he flushed the toilet and got rid of everything over there. Let's check that echo out. Zach is flipping upside down and stuff. What is going on? All right, Scott, how you sounding over there, man?
Is this better?
Yeah.
I went from our dining room into like a different bedroom. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Sounds much better, man. So, do you think we're going to stay pat, or you think we're moving?
I'd like to think we're going to be able to move. I think that'll be a nice thing to be able to do, recoup that second-round pick that we lost. Well, I say we lost. I mean, we got Garoppolo for it, so we didn't exactly lose the pick. But the second-round pick that we don't have, it would be quite nice to get that one back. But I'd be quite happy to stay put. It's all going to depend. I'm sure it's been mentioned whilst I've been gone. It's all going to depend on what happens with those quarterbacks. Because, I mean, they could well go, from what we're hearing, if it's Baker 1, we could see like a 1, 2, 3, 4 QBs, and then suddenly you're like, whoa, that's a lot of high-end talent that's falling the 49ers' way.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are hoping that we get the trade back, man. So that's what's going on. Scott's a redhead. People are asking questions about your appearance, man. I don't think you're a redhead, but are you? I mean, I don't know.
Redhead? No, not at all. Not a redhead.
Mr. Blonde hair, blue eyes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Here we go.
Hey, Zach, man. Is my girl watching right now, Zach? You know who I'm talking about. Is she watching today?
Oh, I had told her 5 o'clock. So.
Okay, so she's gonna be with the other show. Okay, that's fine. I will make sure I send some love to her over there. That's what's up. It's his mother-in-law. Relax, babe. My waitress is looking at me like, who? Who is your girl? What is going on over there? Yeah, look at I'm about to get shanked on live YouTube, man. I can't call it, man. All right, so let me see what the comments are saying over here. If anybody has anything to say, you guys pop in. Feel free to speak up, man. What are you guys doing today? By the way, what are the draft plans? Like, where are you guys watching everything? Don't all volunteer at once. Is everyone just going to be home tonight watching the draft? Dylan?
Yeah, I'm at home. I'm actually at my parents' house right now because I'm too cheap to get NFL Network at my house. So I'll be watching everything from here.
I'll be at home too. No plans.
Yeah, I'm at home here. Got the remote in my hand. Got 3 different channels the draft's on. So definitely gonna be at home just watching this unfold.
To be honest,
I don't want to pay $9 a beer. So
to be honest, last year I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and after the Solomon Thomas pick, it kind of ruined my day, and I didn't really want to be around anyone anymore. So I'm just taking precautionary measures.
By the way, I want to say Dallas right now is lit. The faithful are out in droves in Dallas. They are out in droves in Dallas. So shout out to the faithful.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the I saw the video that went out there. I think John Lynch retweeted it. Peter Schrager was the person who put it up there, man. The faithful are deep, man. Like, they're taking over, man. They're excited about this season, man. This is the first time the Niners feel like we're going to do some damage since like the 2012, 2013 seasons. Like, this is for real, man. The Niners are really excited. And it's weird how it looks, right? Like, do you guys remember Alex Smith came in 2011? He did his damage. 2012 starts, he's doing damage, and he gets injured. And Cap comes in at the very end of the year, and all of a sudden looks really good. It's kind of similar, like the storyline, right? Like, so we're doing really bad. There was no damage, so we don't have the Alex Smith version of it. But we get the second half quarterback coming in, kicking ass, and now all of a sudden we're like, yo, like we got something here. We got something here. And I think that's why everyone is so excited. But I want to know, what network are you guys going to be watching the most? Because right now you can choose from like Fox. You can choose from NFL Network. ESPN has coverage right now. The draft is taking off. The NFL has found a way to make money out of 32 teams getting one player. It's amazing. I like they're just draft coops. You guys feel free to fire off. I'm not going to sit in the sign. If anybody wants to jump in, feel free to jump in.
I made a poll yesterday about the same question, and ESPN won pretty handily. So looks like the majority of the people, at least Niners fans, are going to be watching not ESPN, sorry, NFL Network. NFL Network won handily. So looks like the majority of people will be watching NFL Network. I personally, we will be checking out what Fox has to lay down. I'm interested to see what their product is. But I will be flipping on all 3 and checking out. Mike, what are you doing, man? checking on all three networks there.
Yeah,
I'm proud of your son there. He said no.
Yeah, I can't listen, man. I got 4 kids, and my wife has them all brainwashed. I could be drinking water and offer it to them, and only one will take it from me. And I'm not watch this. Hey, girls, come here, girls. I'm not making this up, guys. Now, this one, I'm not gonna lie. There's vodka in here. It looks like orange soda, but watch this. Come here, baby. Come here. Sit on my lap. Tell everybody what your team is. Tell them what your team is.
My team is 49ers.
That's right. That's right. Now this is my oldest daughter. Now this, come on, she can come up. She can come up. You tell everybody what your team is. Tell them what your team is.
49ers.
That's right. So I got a glass of orange drink here. Derek, would you like some?
Oh, thank you. I'm good.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I like it. Zara, you want some? All right. Now you guys can't tell, but my waitress / wife is directly behind the camera, and that's where the little one's eyes are going. You don't have to ask mommy. Do you want some? You want to try it? No, you don't have to ask mommy. Here. No, you don't want any? You want to try it?
Orange juice.
You want to try it?
Mm-hmm.
This is the one. This is the only one that will take a drink from me. No matter what it is, she's the one that's like, Daddy said I could have some. Yes, I want some. She's going to be the one that I got to worry about sneaking out at nighttime and coming back late and everything like that. It's this one. The other ones are all, they look for mommy for the cues. This one here, she's like, yeah, give me. I want some. She's the bad one right here. Right? So I will be watching the draft from home tonight. I know that was a question that I asked earlier on. I'm going to be home. I got my personal waitress. I got drinks on deck. I got drinks in here. I got wings coming soon. I put it.
We less than 30 minutes to go now here.
Oh yeah. We got 27 minutes until game time, man. I'm saying game time because I'm hyped like this is a football game, man. This is exciting times. All right, let's see what's here. Adorable kids. Oh, thank you. Teach them young. No, by the way, guys, I would never give my kids any alcohol. I was just trying to show you guys a little example. But all jokes aside, it could be a bottle of water, and it's going to be no. This is one that's going to say yes every time. Doesn't matter what it is. All right, girls, you can go play. Pay the toll. All right, go. Go play. Let her go. Let her go. Easy. There you go. Bye-bye. You staying down here? Yeah? All right. So, guys, let me see what's going on here. After all the mocks, all the hype, it's here. All right. Yes or no, guys? I'm going to go from Zach to Scott to Dylan to Ali. Did the Niners make more than one selection in the first round tonight?
I hope so, man. I really do. I think they do exactly what they did last year, probably to a larger degree because it'll be a greater jump from the second round to where they're going to be trading back into. But I don't know, man. I've been saying it for a while now, but Rashaan Evans, if there's one guy to go back into the first round for, it's him. So I'm looking trade down, get Landry, trade back in, get Evans, and I would probably cry tears of happiness.
Oh, my end. I think we're going to make one first round pick. I think it's going to be the 9th. I don't know how much value there's going to be for that pick if we get the quarterbacks going early, which I think is going to happen. I think they might all be gone, with the exception of Lamar, unfortunately, before we pick. So we might be worth standing pat because there's going to be some absolute freak show talent there if the quarterbacks go, if full quarterbacks go before us. So I'd be quite happy to stand pat, one first round pick, and then we come back tomorrow and then go again.
As much as I would love to have 2 picks in the first round, because it seems like a trend we have lately, I think it's just the one for us this time. And I agree with Zach. If there's people to trade up for, it's Evans, and I would also throw in there Courtland Sutton, because NY definitely got me on the hype train for Courtland Sutton. I've been on that hype train since he first started hyping him up. But that's a player right there, and I would trade back in the first to get him, to be quite honest. But yeah, at this point, I expect us to only have 1 pick in the first round. But we'll see what happens.
People are loving Scott's voice, man. They're like, put the sexy voice guy back on. This is crazy. Are you kidding me? Put the guy with the sexy voice back on. Oh man, this is nuts. All right, Ali, man, how many selections do the Niners make in the first round tonight?
I think we make 1. I don't see us moving up like last year. Last year was rare because there was a guy that was falling so far down the draft, and he was a top 2, top 3 talent. So they couldn't pass that up to not trade up for him. So it's just going to be one there, and they had one of the early second round picks, so it didn't really cost too much to move up. So we have a late second and 2 early thirds, so it would cost a lot more to move up into the late first. So I don't see it happening.
Someone breaking up. Who was that? Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? Mic check. Mic check. Okay, we're good. All right, we're back. All right, man. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, guys. We're just about 20 minutes away from this. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting anxious, man. Let's see what's going on. Let me check these comments here. Let me catch up in the comments. Again, guys, feel free to speak, man. We're just talking, man. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing right to say. Let's just have some fun here, man.
I almost threw up my dinner. A bunch of Cowboys fans came on my TV.
I'm so glad my mom's not coming over tonight. My mom is a Cowboys fan. You guys think I got Niners gear all over the place? I got the flag up behind me. I'm sweating because it's so hot. I have a Niners sweat towel here. I got a Niners PlayStation 4 remote in the background. Like I got Niners stuff all over the place. My mom is 100 times worse than me and couldn't name 3 players on the team. It pisses me off so much. She has Cowboys everything. Her car is decked out from bumper to bumper with Cowboy stuff. She's got stuff in there that's been in her windows stuff so long, it's starting to turn white. It absolutely pisses me off, man. Pisses me all the way off.
All right, I'm going to ask a question. What's one player, and obviously you guys would probably all say McGlinchey, so don't say him, that you do not want at absolutely all costs the 49ers to take? One player you do not want. What are you laughing at, Mike?
Because it's such a hard like this question. I've convinced myself that I would be happy with just about anybody, right? My waitress brought me something. Hold on. I got to tip my waitress. Here you go. She brought me some wings. Hey, thank you very much. Excuse me, I need a wet nap, not a dry paper.
I got you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. See that? The grub is coming, guys. The grub is coming here. All right. I've convinced myself that McGlinchey is the guy that I don't think I want. Derwin James, I wouldn't be mad at him being on the roster. I would be mad because I feel like it's a luxury pick that we don't need it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll hop in on that one.
What was that? What was that, Scott?
Thank you. I'll hop in on the Derwin James, not liking Derwin James.
Really?
Yeah, it's not so much anything. It's not so much because I don't think he's a good player. I think he's a very, very talented player. But I think, as you said, I think he's a luxury pick. I think we've got a player who's better than he is right now in Tart at strong safety, because that's where Derwin would play. I don't think that just because Derwin has speed and has shown a good ability down by the line of scrimmage doesn't mean that he can go and play deep instead of Adrian Colbert. So you kind of go, well, what are you drafting for? And if you're saying, well, weak side linebacker, then surely you draft like Roquan Smith, or that would be the guy at that position. So to me, it just seems like a waste of a pick, to be honest. It was really getting on my nerves when I saw guys mocking him to us. I tweeted a few of them and they were like, oh, it's because Eric Reid left. And then you just saw, well, that's just ignorance. You know, Eric Reid wasn't even the starting safety by the end of the season because he'd been beaten out by Tart. So, like,
sexy voice is back. Damn, that voice is sexy. These comments are already killing me, man. This is crazy. This is nuts. All right, so I'm gonna go with Derwin James or a wide receiver at 9. That's if we stay at 9, right? That's what your question is, Zach? If we stay pat at 9, because it changes if we trade back.
Yeah, no, if you stay at 9.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm going to go, like, if we grab a wide receiver, even if it's a wide receiver that I really want, like, I like Courtland Sutton. But if we grab him at 9, I'm going to be a little upset about that. And then you said I can't say McGlinchey. I'm going to say Derwin James is one. There's another guy that I saw the Niners mock to really early on. It was some Christian, who is it? Christian something. Someone first or last name was Christian. I can't remember who it was. And I tried
Wide
looking
receiver?
it up. Yeah, it was a wide receiver. Yeah.
Kirk.
Christian Kirk.
Fuck yeah. Why couldn't I remember Christian Kirk? No wide receivers at 9. I'm sorry. Just no. There's none worth it. I don't care. None. Dylan, Ali, who was your absolutely not pick at 9?
I mean, you guys made it tough because you've pretty much listed everything. Obviously, I don't want the wide receiver at 9 either, as much as I love some of them. And I definitely don't want McGlinchey. And I'm with Scott. I have been against that Derwin James luxury pick since the beginning. I hate that. Minkah Fitzpatrick would be understandable just because of his versatility. But no Derwin James. I just – he's right. At that point, you might as well just take Roquan Smith. All right, this is going to be an unpopular answer, and I'm ready for it. I want to say – I want to preface it with I would be definitely okay with it in the long run. But initially, I would be upset if we took Tremaine Edmonds because it is a project, and it's a project I don't want to take on with our 9th overall pick.
Mm-hmm. That is a great point. A great point. Ali, what about you, man? By the way, Jimmy G got some love for the sexy voice and killer smile. Jimmy G has a sexy voice and killer smile, Dylan.
All right, I'm going to give you 4 players who, if we take them, I'm going to be absolutely pissed. Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson.
All right. You got that. You got that because I did not expect that answer. My man Nick has just joined us. I know that he's on limited time. I want to get Nick in here, man. What's going on, baby?
Yo, what's up? What's going on, gentlemen? Happy draft day, man.
Hell yeah, man. We in here chilling. I see you out there working hard for the money.
Yeah, man, you know it. That's all I've been doing lately. But I'm gonna miss the first round tonight, but I'll be back with it tomorrow. So can't wait, man. I don't know what you guys were talking about. I kind of had to jump out for a second and then jump back in. So
well, let us know who the Niners would pick that would piss you off. Someone that they should not be picking.
Harold Landry.
What? They should not be picking Landry at 9?
I'm not a big fan of him, man. I really ain't. I think he's gonna be a fluke, man.
Wow. You are knucking futz, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. What is in that Solo cup?
I wish it was alcohol, but it's orange soda. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Harold Landry just to me is just I think he needs a lot more work with his hands. I mean, yeah, he's quick off the edge, but I just don't see him transferring that skill set over to the NFL right away. And then you know how you feel about Solomon Thomas. I feel the same way about him. I think he needs work. He's going to need work in the NFL. I think he's going to need to be mended. Now, I'm not saying that he won't be a great player down the road, but I think that first year where we need it the most right now, I don't think he should be our pick.
Yo, you're getting a lot of people agreeing with you. Hell yeah. Landry is a toothpick with feet. Harold, I got bad ankles, Landry. And I told you guys that I wasn't comfortable with Landry at that pick because of his ankle injury. I know that's Zach's guy. Like, Zach loves him. But the one thing that was worrying me was his injury, especially a lower body injury for the position that he has to play. If he can bounce back from that, I think he's going to be a beast in the NFL, man. I really do.
Yeah, but Zach, see, that's the what ifs.
It's less of a what if. I mean, he's not going to be injured forever. At some point, he'll heal. You know, you get him in the first round, you got 5 years to play around with him. You know what I mean? Zach, your thoughts on Nick absolutely hating your guy, Harold Landry?
Well, that's fine because I absolutely hate his guy, Josh Allen. So, I mean, he can he can hate whoever he wants. I'm just saying he reminds me, not necessarily play, but just how it's all played out, of exactly how Derek Barnett played out. And looking back, Derek Barnett was the guy. So I don't want them to mess us up again.
Yeah, well,
Josh Allen too.
I like Josh Allen, but I'm not saying he's a number 9 pick. I'm just saying, like, for us, obviously we don't have to draft him, but what I'd really, really like, dream scenario, is I'd really like to trade up, and I'd really like to go after Chubb. That is really what I would really like to do. We got the other picks to do it. We got 2/3, 2/4, 2/5, I think. We got 2/4, right? 2/3, 2/4, 2/5, a 6. So I mean, we got the ammunition to do it. So if we can do it.
Hey Nick, can I cut you off for 2 seconds there?
I can't really hear you because your TV's mad loud.
I just muted it. Broncos attempting to acquire 2nd overall pick from the Giants.
Yeah, I saw that come up on the thing that said if Darnold doesn't go first at Cleveland, Denver is going to try to make a move for him.
Wait, the Broncos are who's reporting that? You can't touch this wire, man.
Ian Rappaport.
So they're trying to trade number 2. That's the Giants, right?
Yes, the Giants. Which if the Giants don't take Saquon, bro, Saquon's going to probably drop out of the top 10.
Saquon Barkley is the most overrated player into the draft I've ever seen in my life.
I'm glad you said that because I 100% agree with you.
I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but I want to get your guys' opinions on that. If Saquon's there at 9, are you really going to be upset the Niners don't pick him? Like, bro, he is. No. Listen, I think I remember watching Leonard Fournette in college, and I was way more impressed with him and how he would bowl over people. Like, listen, Saquon's special on kick returns, run game, specifically the run game. I'm not talking about getting him the ball in space and sending him out wide as a receiver, but the run game, he was good, but he's nothing that says, give me number 9. That's just my personal opinion.
Mike, let me ask you a question. Do you see Mike, let me ask you a question. Do you see any comparison with McKinnon and Saquon?
With who?
With Jerick McKinnon and Saquon.
Yeah, they're both
meaning versatility. They're both the same type of back.
Yeah, they're very similar. Absolutely, they're very similar. I just don't see the need. But even aside from that, I don't think Saquon Barkley is going to be as good as. I don't think he's a top 10 pick. I don't think he's worth it. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a draft analyst. I'm not a guy who breaks down film. I want to get the opinions of other people. So you guys let me know. I really wish NY to the Bay was in here.
Yeah, the Saquon not a top 10 pick argument is interesting because I think we've got to remember that wasn't Christian McCaffrey number 8 last year?
Yeah, but that was stupid by the Panthers too, and I know Panthers fans that say that also.
Yeah, it was. I think it was an overdrafting of him, but it's the question of how far. Like, what if Saquon Barkley's considered to be a better prospect than like Alvin Kamara was, and we saw how explosive he could be, and ultimately the reason those guys are rated so highly is because they're so good in the passing game. It's not just because they're just a running back. It's because they can play the passing game. It's why the 49ers paid McKinnon so much money. And the reason is that defenses essentially have to set up and say, look, we've got to respect the run hit because this guy is a good enough runner. And in this case, clearly a very talented runner with some flaws that a defense has to respect the run. And then they're going to be, if they're in zone coverage, still going to end up being on linebackers just as much as he's going to be in man. And then suddenly you have a mismatch if you start throwing the ball. And that's what it is. It's about finding mismatches. It's why the 49ers paid Juice the amount of money they paid him. It's why we paid McKinnon the amount of money we paid him. Just if you're the 49ers, Saquon Barkley could be a really, really nice pick. I mean, I wouldn't be dead chuffed about it because we've just paid Jerick McKinnon a lot of money. But the guy's a freak, you know. If you put the ball in his hands, I would love to see him going toe-to-toe with Bobby Wagner in space. I'd love to see him going toe-to-toe with Aaron Donald, all those things. I mean, it'd be a great pick for us. And he's a superstar. It's just another guy to get the franchise going, lift the fan base and say, look, we're the 49ers and we mean business.
I I think if
Hey,
the
Mike.
Giants are truly targeting, if the Giants are targeting Barkley, it is safe for them to trade down some. That's what I think.
Hey, Mike.
Yo,
I got a cool little thing for us to do. Why don't we let's get a pro comp for each top 10 player right now, or just top 10 projected. You want to say pro comp? Any you could think of?
oh man. All right. Wow, that's interesting. All right, so are we gonna like do top 10 picks because of the draft or talent? Because we're gonna be talking about quarterbacks all the time.
Well, whatever you want to do. We could just do 10. Give me, I don't know, whatever pro comps you think are the most spot on.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do that, but I saw a comment in here that said Nick Chubb will be a more effective runner on base downs than Saquon Barkley. That was from, damn, who said that? Where did it go? But I agree with him though. I agree with him on that. All right, let's try to do these pro comparisons to people. Who are
Mike,
some top 10 picks? Yo,
Mike, that was Fia Eva said that. I see Nick Chubb
Yeah.
doing better than Barkley on base downs.
yeah, I thought that was a great little like message there. That was awesome. We got 7 minutes, guys, until we have to switch over to the other video to start the the official draft stuff. So let's try to do these pro comps. I think pick one is going to be Sam Darnold, and I am going to go ahead and make the easy comparison to Russell Wilson. I'm not going to say. I'm sorry. I meant to say the pick is going to be Baker Mayfield, but
I was going to say that's who I think it's going to be.
yeah, my bad. And the comp is going to be Russell Wilson, not Drew Brees. Although I do think he's a little bit more Drew Brees than he is Russell Wilson, but I think that he's got more athleticism than Drew Brees. He's an accurate guy. He rises to the occasion. He can play in the big game. So I would say Baker Mayfield is Russell Wilson. Who wants to go next?
Okay. I'm not gonna go quarterback. And first off, I want to go ahead and put it out there that I don't believe the hype. I think it's a smokescreen. I think Sam Darnold's still going number 1 overall. That's just my own opinion, but I could be wrong. We'll find out. We'll find out very soon, actually. But my pro comparison, one of my favorite player in this draft, as I've made it very clear for a long time now, Roquan, Patrick Willis.
Get the fuck
Get the
out
heck
of here.
out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Dude, the way that this man is a leader, the way this man gets wherever he needs to go, he has no problem going toe-to-toe with people. I don't care. I will stand by it. Roquan Patrick pro comp.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Roquan Smith is the next Patrick Willis, ladies and gentlemen. I like that. I like that a lot.
I got to go back
Nick?
off break. I got to go back off break now. Not really, but
You don't have a top pick for us?
all right, comp pick.
I don't want people
And
looking at me chew.
we have to do number first. We have to do number 1.
Just wherever
No,
you can.
just a top 10 player.
I'm gonna go Chubb, and I'm gonna go Chubb and DeMarcus Ware.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
I got
Okay.
one.
All right.
I'm thinking Tremaine Edmonds, Bruce Irvin.
Tremaine Edmonds. Okay. All right.
I didn't come up with this one, but I agree with it. Minka Fitzpatrick, Charles Woodson.
That's a good one, actually.
I can see the versatility and all that. Is it wrong for me to say that I think Derwin James reminds me of what's the safety for Jacksonville? His boy.
Who?
Oh my God. What's his name in Jacksonville? The safety in Jacksonville. Fuck.
What, Barry Church?
What was that?
Barry Church?
Yes. Is that?
Yeah,
You
he's
guys
in
think-
Jacksonville now.
Huh?
Okay. I'll go with Denzel Ward. I'm going to go prime Brent Grimes.
Okay.
I'm Brent Grimes. Was that for all of like 2 seasons, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. His wife will tell you that he was prime for longer, but that's what I see when I see
Yeah,
that.
sorry. If she's watching, I want no problems. Please don't come at me. I'm sorry. Your man is great. All right. So for the people watching,
Niner
Go ahead.
Empire in the room said Harold Landry, Von Miller. No way.
Stop.
I can't agree with that.
no. If I had to pick Harold Landry's comp, I think Harold Landry actually reminds me of Alden Smith without listen to me, without Justin Smith. He's got that quickness off the line. All right. He's fast as hell off the edge. I'm not saying
And
that
no
because
production.
I don't think Alden Smith was super good without Justin Smith. So he did make
Justin
some
Smith
plays.
made Alden Smith who he was.
Right. Alden did make some plays without him, but more often than not, he needed that pressure coming from other places and Justin Smith to hook people. But that speed off the edge is what I mean by that. So,
All right, Mike, we're starting here, so we should probably end this one here.
All right, boys. See you at the official start of the draft.
I see Vita Vea.
Hey, Tony, we're
Justin Smith. That's interesting. I would list Vita Vea more as someone like Vince Wilfork. I would stick him right in the middle of nose and let him go berserk. All right, guys, I hear it. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this one up. Check the group chat for the other link, guys. All right, I'm gonna post the other link right now so we can start our 8 p.m. show. It's gonna become. I'm pointing over here, but the camera's here. I forgot. We're starting our 8 p.m. draft show in less than 2 minutes. So you guys check that room over there. All right, Tony. If you're not in that room, I'll add you to it so you can join us on there. We're gonna start the draft show in 2 minutes. All right.
All right.
All right, fellas. Good talking to you.